everyone. Welcome to A Couple of Sassholes podcast. I'm Brooklyn Johnson.
And I'm Heather Terry.
And for anyone who doesn't know, this is our power hour of true crime where we talk about fucked up people doing fucked up shit, usually for fucked up reasons or sometimes for no reasons at all.
Well, today we're going to talk about a love triangle. And there's
fave.
literally no reason, sadly. But
I feel like a love triangle
should
in
be
general
juicy.
is like,
It is very juicy.
is always a reason. If there's a love triangle,
Yeah.
there's a reason.
Oh, just wait.
But I can't. Okay, you're right.
I'm going to ask you in an hour. Thomas Montgomery, you ever heard of him?
No.
Okay.
You text me and you're like, I'm going to fuck you up today. And I said, okay, I'm ready for it.
She said, okay.
I'm ready.
She grabbed her ankles and was like, let's go. Her face. She's bashful.
Well,
She's bashful.
Goodness.
You should have heard what we were talking about before we started recording.
I was trying to think of the things I needed. Okay, so you were saying that you didn't take your allergy medicine today.
Right.
I get a random text from our friend Leslie Leonard, shout out girl, and she goes, do you, literally, she goes, do you have raw local honey? And I was like, and I was typing, no, but I know someone if you're looking for, and she goes, if you don't, I'm going to bring you some because it works wonders on allergies. And I was like, what? And she's like, I was just listening to the recent episode. And I was like, oh, from my allergies.
How sweet.
So that was very sweet because I'm a hoe for some local honey.
Yeah, I just want it. I have allergies too, Leslie. What the fuck?
Well, obviously, you know, priorities.
You got to be somebody's favorite.
This is true. And I love it when it's me. What else happened? I was going to say that for anyone who's like gone from the iWatch life, like I have worn an Apple Watch for like since they came out.
Right.
And now I'm doing the analog life because I am a cool ass person. And so, hata! What analog means not a smartwatch for anyone who doesn't know. And I was just asking Drew, Hardesty. I was like, let's just throw names out.
God,
first
tripping
and
over all
last.
those names we're dropping today.
Yes.
Shit.
And I was like, do you ever wear like not an Apple Watch? And he was like, no. I was like, dude, I cannot tell you how many times I feel the tap from when you get a notification on my watch all the time,
Right.
or on my wrist. So like earlier I went to use the restroom, walked out, and I felt the double tap. And I'm like, phantom tapping.
Oh, is it like when you like lose a limb and you're like, it's a ghost leg?
I feel like that is so much more extreme than swapping a watch.
You know I got to go for it. You know what else I just remembered?
What?
I don't have my glasses in here.
Oh, please
Hang on.
go.
Just stay
Please
here.
go do
Just
that.
talk to her.
So guys, I've been thinking
I was sitting here and I was like, oh, I can't see.
that's spectacular as I just sit here and don't know what to do with myself. Oh my gosh. And now she's like, they're dirty. Yes, clean up in here. Gosh, she sucks.
Hours.
You're a failure.
I have my eyeballs.
Failure.
Well, I can't be good at everything.
That's a fact. Other
Now I
fun
can
things
see.
before you hop into your... Oh, and then she popped off what? Did you just...
I don't know what
Was
that
that
was.
a washer on the
Oh,
mic?
it's
We're falling apart.
Oh my God.
We're falling apart.
We're so professional. Actually, it's just me. Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway. So after this, me and Heather, though we're best friends, we have not had any time together besides in this studio over the last, like, if we may be frank, probably 2 or 3 months. It's been so busy with
Yes.
weddings and all sorts of things. And so we are planning a trip. We've gone to Salem, Massachusetts, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we had the best time ever.
So much fun.
Well, me and my husband did the road trip literally a few like months before we had or 1 month before. And I'm like, I want to take Heather on a New England road trip. So we're going to fly to Boston. We're going to go to Salem. And
my God,
then
I'm so excited.
we're looking at like Stowe, Vermont, Kennebunkport, Maine. The whole goal was to get her to Kennebunkport, Maine. If you haven't gone there, white girl heaven. And then I was like, well, fuck it. Fuck it. We're going to go through the Kennebec, I think, and we're in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And today, after this, we are going to go have some appetizers
Oh my
and
God,
some
I'm so
bevies,
excited.
and we're going to plan this trip, and I'm super pumped.
Right. It's, oh my God. I can't even tell you. We talk about it like 3 times a week. Like out of nowhere, if I'm having a shitty day, I'll just text her, oh my God, I can't wait for our trip. And it's not till the end of the year.
It has been the end of the year, it's in 3 months, sis.
Oh.
4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it is.
It's already June.
Yes.
Oh, happy Pride Month, by the way.
We are now at H2. Happy Pride Month,
Yay!
everyone. This is half duh, if you will. And so I'm fucking ready.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
I'm ready to swipe that credit card and cringe. That's what I'm here for. Because we have not done we do a lot of like smaller trips.
Yeah.
As we've been trying to make our way without working for the big man.
That's right.
It means our incomes have changed. So we used to do $2,000 base flights to Mexico.
Yeah, we'd be like, fuck it.
All inclusives. And now we're like,
I'm like, let's go. Yeah, so buy us a cup of coffee. Buy us a coffee.
Dear God.
In our notes. Scroll down in the show notes. There's a link. All you got to do is click it. It's cheaper than Starbucks. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
We are
and we
cheaper
will be
than
doing an
Starbucks.
episode while we are there. So get ready for that one.
Yes.
And it's going to be absolute the shittiest quality. Jess is going to be like, wow, you guys really
I
did
hate
that.
You guys. We just get a Venmo request for like a bonus.
Please, this is shit. Like,
We have to start a Kickstarter for just that episode.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm ready for your story.
What story? Okay.
So
what if I was like, oh, this is a different, I didn't bring my story either. We're just going to talk. Okay.
No one would listen.
No, that's true. This story, how'd I find it? I have no fucking clue.
Oh, I love those.
I was like, wait, what? And then I dove in a little bit, and it's the story of Thomas Montgomery. It's a love triangle, and I'm just going to dive into it. My sources are ABC News, CBS News, TheGuardian.com, Jessi Law article, and then I rented a documentary for $4, and I didn't realize it was on Will's Prime, my husband's and not mine, because he woke up and said, did you rent something called TalHotBlond? And I go,
that was an ugly ass laugh.
I'm like, let me explain. So anyway, you'll see why in a minute, but that's the name of it. It's terribly beautiful. So I suggest you go watch it. Like, it's so bad. You're like, what? Like, it's from like 2009.
What do you mean terribly beautiful?
Because it's so...
Like it's like poetic?
No.
It's so, filmed well?
No.
Okay, then you don't know the definition of it.
It's so interesting, and like they show interviews, and you see a lot more than you do when you like dive in on the internet. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, so it's a basic documentary that's done poorly.
But yeah, it's definitely not an Oxygen.
Got it.
No. Okay. Not in the slightest. Like, if you listen to the first 30 seconds, everybody's going to come at me on the internet and be like, you said this was good. And
that's why I'm trying to make sure that you clarify what terribly beautiful means.
You got to leave them wondering. Okay, so Thomas Montgomery was born on June 3rd, 1959 in Clarence, New York, near Buffalo. And in the late 1970s, he joined the military because he's always wanted to be a sniper. But when he was in there, he never did end up seeing combat, but he did sign up for the Marines. He served in the Marine Corps for 6 years and was a sharpshooter, but for some reason he didn't make it to sniper, although that's not what he told people.
She's already yawn.
Bored. She's already bored.
I am so cracked out on caffeine. That yawn was, I guess I should mute my phone. God, are we fucking everything up today?
I'm like, I don't have my glasses, and you're over there like, someone's at my house on my Ring camera.
Whoopsie.
Okay. So Thomas met and married a woman named Cindy in 1989. They had their first of 2 daughters together shortly after. Now, before that he got with Cindy, Thomas had become an alcoholic after he left the military, but when he got married and became a husband and a father, he quit cold turkey.
Ooh, hard to do.
Yeah. From all accounts, he was very loving and an involved father and a good provider for the family. So basically, Thomas was the definition of a good suburban dad. He's on the board of the swim club at their school. He's a Sunday school teacher, and he has a decent paying job. He's a machinist at a factory called Dynabraid, and they made industrial power tool parts.
All right.
Yeah. He started there around 94 or 95, but after 10 or 12 years or so, he was bored with the job. But he was like, can I do a career change at this age? And
the answer is yes, always.
Yeah, but he said back in this time, you know what I mean? Back then, he was like, yeah, because I was typing it out like, I would totally be like, yes, you can. But back then, he's like, I better stay.
He's also a man. It's different. Time frame, man, family.
Yeah. He didn't want to
You and I were like, fuck it. Jess is looking at the camera. I was like, is it because I moved? Is everything fine? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't want to have to start with a lower paying job. So now outside looking in, his life was complete and happy. But deep down, he was not happy at home. It's 2005. Thomas is now 46 years old. He's been married for 16 years, but he couldn't let go of the young Marine that he once was.
Okay, I totally disagree. He could have. For some reason, I was thinking, because of when he was born, I'm thinking like fucking
Like he's young.
84 or some shit. And I'm like, dude, you're 47. It's 2005. Yes. Yes, you can start a new career.
Right.
Especially if it's going to go between start a new career or start fucking other people. Just
The better
if you're
of
going
the
to do a
two.
midlife crisis, and those are your only two paths,
Right.
just change your career.
Yeah, exactly. Now, let's just say he wasn't handling aging very well.
No one does.
And the predictability of his day-to-day life, he thought, was always the same, and he was fucking over it. Now, here's a picture of Thomas and his wife, Cindy, and they blurred out their two daughters.
Oh, I see why you...
Yeah, so now you see why he was hanging on to that Marine. Doesn't he look like a Simpson neighbor or something? I saw him, and he looks like he would be a Simpson. Like on
This
The
is
Simpsons.
brutal. Okay, things that he could do. Get a tan.
Yes.
Shave his head.
Yes.
Wear a toupee if he still couldn't do it. Change his glasses. Stop the facial hair.
Basically air on an episode, that horrible show, The Swan, on TV. Remember when they would do that and give people like facial reconstructive surgery? And
I
lipo?
remember, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, they would literally bring in people and be like, everyone nominated you because you're ugly. And then they would go in and they would go to a plastic surgeon and they would draw all over them like a road map with a Sharpie. And then they would give them lipo and all this shit, give them a makeover. And then they would come out and they'd be like, oh, you're a swan. Like, no, it's awful. It's setting horrible examples. TV back then was crazy.
It was crazy.
America's Next Top Model. Anyway, even though I love that show.
You are not lying.
Okay, so apparently Thomas, I'm going to hold it up so Jess can see.
Insert photo here.
Right. Thomas had lost the wind in his sails and was struggling with impotence. Obviously, he was embarrassed and frustrated, so he started taking medication and reclaiming his youth and masculinity. That became a big focus for him.
Ooh, did he go to the gym, start eating right, getting bulked? That's what I'm hoping.
Everything wasn't wine and roses between him and his wife Cindy, but not just because they weren't boning, because he couldn't keep it up. That was a little piece of it, though. If he's pissed off, I said if he's pissed off about his wet noodle, I'm sure it bled over into their marriage at some point.
Well, I mean, I really think that he should have started working out. He should have done the American Beauty side of it and not fucking the teenager. X-nay on that. But going to the gym, increasing his dopamine and shit,
Right.
like then feeling good about taking off his shirt.
Yeah, get a revenge body, but not be revengeful. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, become a swan.
Up his protein. Like, I don't know. Whiten his teeth, get a tan. Always, those things always help. Gym, tan, maybe laundry.
For fun, he would play in card tournaments with some of his colleagues, and he played online poker and games as well. Now, some of his coworkers said that he was a little weird, but he didn't have any, like, an HR file on him or anything. They just said he was a little awkward. Thomas had spoken to his church about his unhappiness with his life. Even though his daughters were thriving, he had a good wife, a good job, like house, he should be content, and he knew that. But he felt guilty.
Was he depressed? Like clinically depressed?
I don't think he
there's
ever
nothing
went.
worse than someone saying, well, you have everything, you should be happy. And you're like, he could have been clinically depressed.
Right.
I hate when people do that.
Right. They're like, well, you need to practice communication with your wife. And he said on the TalHotBlond, and when I say this, by the way, it's TalHotBlond all together, if you guys are looking it up on Amazon, that he, quote, just couldn't see things from her perspective. So the church is like, talk to your wife. And he's like, I can't see from her point of view.
Yeesh.
That's not a good sign. So do you happen to remember the website for online games called Pogo.com? I know you're not a gamer, so probably not.
Absolutely not.
Okay. It was popular in the 2000s. I remember doing it. Like, I remember doing it back in the day. It was a website that had all kinds of online games that you could play with other people online, but they also had chat rooms. And are those still a thing? Are chat rooms still a thing? Do they still
We
have
look
chat
at
rooms?
Jess. I have no idea. Our chat room?
Or do they just do like,
What? Discord?
I don't know.
And you just like chat about shit?
You video chat?
Oh, yeah. I remember that random thing where you could like get random people on. Yeah, and I'd always get dicks. It was always dicks. Oh my God. Me and Austin, Case Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you remember? We did it. You, me, and Austin were so buzzed the fuck blackout. We were not buzzed up. We were drunk as
At your house.
shit.
Yes.
And we kept like scrolling through and it was just dick.
We were like,
dick,
We
cock and balls, cock and balls.
Yeah, we definitely got assaulted with our
Yes,
owls.
only one person wasn't.
Right.
Ugh. And it was some dude in India.
Yeah. Okay, so
yes, there are
versions of chat rooms.
Yeah.
This is just like type, no cameras. So Thomas thought it was an outlet and a fun place he could talk to people online instead of talking to his wife, which apparently he couldn't do. I know everyone needs an escape now and then, but like, don't run from your wife and talk to strangers, because he would tell them everything and anything, like about his impotence and everything. It's like, dude, no one cares. Play your cards and shut the fuck up.
I don't know. If he needs a way to communicate and he feels like he's struggling with his wife, absolutely go to a stranger and not like her sister or like, you know what I mean? It's online. I don't know which direction you're going to go in on this, but if you need to communicate with somebody because you're having a hard time in your marriage and you can do it in that form, like,
yes,
you always need to be able to talk to
get
somebody.
an outlet. Yes, but don't
obviously
do it,
you know
don't
the
do
end
it
of this, so
don't do it the way Thomas did. But
Yeah.
I agree with your statement. Not in this case.
Heard.
Thomas went by the username Marine Sniper. So he started.
That sounds so much hotter than him.
Right. And he started out with a lie because he was never a sniper. So in May 2005, he got a message from a girl whose screen name was TalHotBlond, and they started talking. This was a girl named Jessi, who was an 18-year-old senior in high school from Oak Hill, West Virginia. Look at her face. Okay. After a bit, she figures it out. She's like, wait, you're not supposed to be in this chat room. It's for kids. Basically, like, what are you doing?
He was in a kid's chat room?
He said it was an accident and he panicked. We're just going to keep going. He said it was an accident.
Okay.
And but he panicked. So.
And didn't just end chat.
I guess he didn't want to get Chris Hansen. But either way, like, it's already giving How to Catch a Predator. Because he was accidentally in there, but I don't believe
that's disgusting, but also she's 18, so.
Yeah. Now, all of a sudden, Marine Sniper was not Thomas. He says, Tommy, a 6'2", 190-pound built Marine with red hair, which you saw the photo. That is the exact opposite of the photo. Oh, and he also said he was 18, about to leave for boot camp. Not a 46-year-old married dad Sunday school teacher.
Makes so much sense that it would be Marine Sniper if he hadn't gone yet and wasn't in it.
Right.
Oh my God, I'm already gonna hate things. Okay.
Oh yeah. He was quoted saying, "Well, I knew I was never gonna meet her, so I thought I would just play along," which is so fucking gross. Like, at the end of the day, you're talking to an 18-year-old.
I hate everything about him.
Yep. They started talking regularly, and it escalated to flirting, which then they had a full-blown online relationship. Now, TalHotBlond's real name was Jessica, but she went by Jessi. So I'm going to switch to saying that so I can stop saying that dumbass screen name. This is her.
This is actually her?
This is Jessi. Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't just like...
That's Jessi.
I'm over here like, insert photo. Is this her or is this made up?
That's her. So I'm going to tell you this. That's one of the photos she sent Tommy on the first day. Some of the other ones were provocative. Some were her playing softball. Some...
She says provocative. I just want this to pop up so you can be like, that is kind of suggestive.
Yeah. Some were provocative. Some were her playing softball and high school sports because she was a senior. Some were her in a bathing suit. Some were her candids where she wasn't looking directly at the camera. But there were tons of photos on the first time they talked. She's like, Tommy, now I want to see what you look like. He sent her a real photo in return, but it was 30 years old. From when he was in the Marines. Not sure how he got away with that one because he probably had to have doctored it somehow. As they fell for each other, Thomas began to get swallowed up by this fantasy world he'd created online with Jessi and started neglecting his actual real-life human ones, including his 16-year marriage, Cindy.
I feel like he was already neglecting that.
Right.
Now it's very apparent.
So when I say Tommy, I'm talking about the 18-year-old Marine. And when I say Thomas, you're going to follow me. We're going to get a little...
That is very clear.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so Tommy and Jessi started talking on the phone, sending each other gifts, handwriting letters, even saying "I love you" eventually.
Hand up. Mm-hmm. Tell me how the fuck a 46-year-old man sounds like an 18-year-old man. Tell me that right now.
I don't know.
Jaden is 22. Travis is 41? 2? Fuck, I've got to figure that out.
He's 42. He's going to...
Think.
Wait, I'm going to turn 41, so he's going to be 42. Or he's 42.
Okay.
Right? Is he 1 year older than me or 2?
I don't know.
I
He's
don't
4
know.
years older than me. I'm 38. He's 42.
Yeah.
So anyway, Travis does not sound anywhere near Jaden.
Not at all.
And I don't even think Travis could fake to sound that young.
Well, when you're talking to an 18-year-old, I guess they just don't get it. I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay. So Tommy goes on to say that he tells Jessi that his mom died of cancer when he was 12 and his dad was a military vet. Then out of nowhere, this is a couple months in, right? Out of nowhere, Tommy confides to Jessi that when he was 17, he raped a cheerleader. What? And he said, I felt hopeless after that, and that's what led me to the Marines. He said boot camp was done and he was going to be deployed to Iraq. Jessi was supportive, saying she was proud of him even though he'd made mistakes. I'm not going to pass judgment. I'm just saying I would not have been okay with that. That is not okay on any level. But she was like, good on you, find the silver lining. But I think it's trash.
Nothing like meeting a dude online who was like, I raped a girl last year.
And she's like, I'm proud
So
of
I
you.
decided to go to the Marines and
And she's proud of his decision. Yeah.
carry on.
So then Tommy's like, oh my God, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like, no. In a later interview, Thomas said that he'd always wanted to be a Marine and test his skills against someone else. Since he never technically got to combat, he's basically reliving his dream he never got to do online. I think he was trying to take away from the fact that he was literally dating an 18-year-old on the internet. Also, I'll dive more into it, but not too deep because it makes my skin crawl. But they were also having cyber sex, like filthy, dirty. And on the documentary, if you invest in the $4 and some change, they read them, a lot of them.
Give me one line that was filthy dirty.
He said he was gonna slide the tip of his his snake on her hoo-ha, and that's not the word he used. I'm not saying.
Saying what?
I'm not gonna say it on here. Just beat this up.
We
I'm
are
kidding.
rated R.
I know. Well, he said, I'm going to tease you with something about teasing her with his snake on her clit.
Oh, clit.
Yeah, I don't want to say
I
that.
didn't know what the fuck you were going to say. A lot of things you could tease with a snake.
Ew. But either way, she's 18. It's gross.
No, it's
So-
disgusting.
And but they go through the messages. and
He's
she's
so
like,
old. That's like
yeah.
if he
They're
his
his
daughter.
yeah.
No, but like 10 years younger than his daughter.
Yeah. Gross.
Willow curse.
I know. But there's a bunch of them on there. So Will, of course, he walks in at the worst times. He
Always.
walked in and that was the snake line. And he walked in, he goes, the fuck?
You're a pervert, Heather.
And I was like,
Your husband knows.
he goes, this is TalHotBlond, huh? I'm like, it is, but shut up. Anyway, okay. So they were doing the cyber sex thing too.
The snake stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a snake.
You're a slippery little snake.
Okay.
Just slithering.
Since Tommy's supposedly deployed. He's over in Iraq now, right?
This is so ridiculous.
He started to have his dad, Thomas Sr., talking to Jessi.
I'm going to smash this mic into a glass wall.
I know. So since Tommy wouldn't have a lot of internet access because he was on a combat mission, Thomas Sr. would be the connection in between the two.
God.
So any mail or messages she wanted to relay could go through him.
I want to jump off of a 13-story building right now.
Oh, that building's going to get higher once I keep going.
Oh, my God.
So they got into it one time because Tommy accused Jessi of sending photos to other dudes online. She mailed him an apology letter with a pair of her underwear and a key to her heart chain, which won him back over. Thomas Sr. did not forgive her.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Okay. Hold on. So this was through the dad? Quote unquote?
Yeah.
I quit. That's all I have today is I quit.
So Thomas Sr.'s like, I don't forgive you. Tommy was fine with it, but Thomas Sr., the dad, air quotes, was like, No, I think you're no.
This is so disgusting and fucked up in 17,000 million trillion ways.
Oh, I have 7 pages.
Like for
left
this
to get
girl
rid of.
though, to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to his 47 while he's away.
I'm gonna talk to his dad. No, and send underwear.
That's what I'm saying. To him.
I know.
I was like, was it mailed to the home or was it mailed to Iraq?
No, he took all the mail. Thomas Sr. said any mail goes through
And he
me.
opened it. Well, like, because I would get like if she got if somehow that was a fucking real thing, I would think that you would just take the package and put it in another package, with a new address and ship.
Yeah, put that package in a package. You don't need to be open.
There's no reason you should be from a lover.
Your fake son's mail. And be mad at her, accusing her of cheating on your son. Like, this is just all fucked up. So
I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, get ready. So Jessi is like to Thomas Sr. She's like, why won't you let this go? And he said, quote, because you'll hurt him and he's an idiot and won't believe your lying ass. So Thomas Montgomery is in this weird play and he's playing all the parts. Like,
that's a great way to put it.
So weird. It's bizarre. So 7 months into this, December of 2005, Tommy proposes to Jessi.
You're fucking me in the ass.
No,
dude.
I'm not. And
she lives me in the ass.
She lives in West Virginia. They've never met, and he lives in New York. Now, granted, it was a different time back in 2005. However, it doesn't matter. It's fucking weird. So
I was a junior in high school in 2005. Mm-hmm. None of that makes sense.
Yeah.
You are right though. That was like the most banging time for MTV Catfish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the tits. The fact that they tried to keep that going, and I was like, y'all are stupid. Do you remember whenever they were doing it in like 2018? Yeah. And he was like, all I did was take the photo and throw it into the Google.
Yep.
And they were like, this is a model in New Jersey.
Right.
I can't believe you've been talking to this person for 2 years and you never once took 5 motherfucking seconds to pop it into the image finder.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So Tommy proposes in December of 2005 to Jessi, and she accepted it, saying, quote, it won't be long until I'm Jessica Blair Montgomery. This poor girl.
I feel so hard for her.
Yeah.
So hard.
Because, I mean, at 18, you think every dude is the end all be all. Like,
real quick, though. So he only sent one photo that whole time.
I mean, I don't know how many photos he sent. I know that was the main one, and they talked on the phone.
Because when he was a teenager, it would have only been, like, actual photos. No, cameras and shit.
So I'm sure he, like, had a doctor. That's why I said he had a doctor.
I know, but he does not seem like he's intelligent enough to Photoshop in 2005.
Yeah.
Old photos. Because even then, our cell phone weren't good. So I'm just like, I don't know. I love these moments where you're just like, how the fuck did this happen for that long?
I don't know. So Tommy sent Jessi poinsettias. How do you say that? Poinsettias.
Or tomato.
Yeah. And she sent him more freaking underwear. And I don't why. And engraved dog tags that said Tom and Jessi always and forever. Jessi had planned their whole life out when he got home from Iraq, and Thomas was like, the 46-year-old was like, this has gone too far. You think? So he decided the way out would be to kill Tommy off, but he couldn't bring himself to go through with it, he said.
I want to punch this motherfucker.
I personally think he didn't want to give up his fantasy life in the cyber sex. So.
Ew, he's just over there like tapping the keyboard and wanking it.
Yeah. On their family computer, by the way.
I wonder if his penis got hard for that, though.
I don't know. Okay. Later in an interview I watched, he said that he thought.
So he lived. You're fucking my mind up. Carry on. Sorry.
Later in an interview, he said that Thomas said that he thought doing this would basically help his marriage. This is what he says. I don't believe him. That it would help his marriage. But like the whole time, every interview he does, you want to hit him in the mouth. Every interview he did on that documentary, hit him in the mouth.
He thought it would help his marriage by emotionally cheating.
And then cyber fucking an 18-year-old? No.
I would... I'm over here like, Oh.
She's like already pissed at Travis. He's like, I'm not chatting with 18-year-olds. Why are you mad?
Right? I'm just like, the thought. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness.
So,
God forbid your dad doing that.
Yeah. On this interview that I watched, he said, quote, Jessi and Tommy had cyber sex. No.
Oh,
you're
my
46. God. You did it. You nasty fuck.
Tommy wasn't real, you stupid motherfucker.
The whole time he's delusional.
Oh, my.
You can tell.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So apparently by this time, Thomas was constantly talking about Jessi at work, saying he's going to leave Cindy and move to West Virginia to be with Jessi. Now, I want to know whether or not he told them their age. Because if I heard
There's no way.
Yeah, if I heard that somebody at work being like, I'm going to leave my wife of 16 years and move to this chick I met online. No, that's fucking weird.
He would have been like, she's 26 or something. Like, he would have still acted like he was like somehow thriving, which no one would believe because the dude was fugly.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Yeah.
Like, no one's like, yeah, some 26-year-old's trying to fucking fuck that stupid popsicle. Like, no, that ain't happening.
So, like, he clearly is not playing the game anymore like he claimed he was. Like, he's not playing a game. Like,
no.
He's literally
a pedophile.
Yes.
He is an aggressive pedophile.
Yes. In January of 2006, Thomas had hidden a piece of paper at work because he started journaling. So he had hidden a piece of paper in his locker at work that's on January 2nd, 2006, and it said this. It said, on January 2nd, 2006, Thomas Montgomery, 46 years old, ceases to exist and is replaced by an 18-year-old battle-scarred Marine. He's moving to West Virginia to be with the love of his life. It also said, quote, I wish I knew when I was going to turn into new Tom so I could prepare for it.
So he is psychotic. Like he has lost his marbles.
They're gone.
They have fallen on the deck and they are in the water.
That's right.
All right, we've got nothing left.
Okay. By this time,
scariness.
Yeah. By this time, Cindy's like, something is up. What the fuck? She didn't know what. She
just now figured that out.
She didn't know what, but she knew. She had thought for a while.
How could you guess this?
Huh?
There's no guessing as a wife.
No.
I think.
No. She was like, I think he's cheating or something's up. Like
I would prefer. Yeah. I would prefer that you were fucking
like the neighbor.
The thick secretary named Brenda. That is what I would love to hear versus what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Out of those two fucking choose your own adventures, fuck Brenda.
Yeah.
Literally.
So he was constantly on the computer and he's literally disengaged from her and the kids. Like instead of being like super dad, fun husband-ish.
Why didn't he just pick up drinking again?
Right?
Shit.
In March of 2006, the jig was up. One of his daughters, because again, he's fucking cyberly this 18-year-old on their family computer.
Yes.
His daughter was using the computer and Jessi sent a message to him while she was on it. The daughter told Cindy, was like, who the fuck is Jessi? And she eventually found the photos, the letters, the gifts, all the underwear, all from this 18-year-old fiance of her husband's. Could you imagine?
Of her husband's or her dad?
No, the daughter told the mom and the mom went digging and found it.
Oh, sorry. So
the daughter was like, who's Jessi and why is she
How
talking to
old's
dad?
the daughter? Do you have like any guesses here?
No, like high school.
Okay,
like
cool.
Close to the same age as this
Old
chick.
enough.
I'm assuming.
I just wanted to confirm that it wasn't like a 7-year-old going in there to play. I don't know what the fuck 7-year-olds play on a computer. Playing one of those games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm not sure, and I put this in here because figured you would ask because I thought the same thing. I'm not sure how the confrontation went down, but I did see that she had written Thomas a note, and it said, "quote I cannot believe that you are living out some bizarre family as father and son. If you want to separate, we can. But to continue to lie to me and the kids while she is sending, quote, your son gifts in the mail is not acceptable." Now, Cindy is a better woman than me because they continued living together, and Thomas moved to the basement. I think it was one of those stay together for the kids until they're gone.
Why? Your husband's a pervert.
That.
Why would you ever want any youth coming into the house with him?
That.
Yeah, no, if that should happen to me, I'd be like, come over because you're going to have to hold me back. I'm about to kill him.
Right. And I think too, this is just speculation in my 2 cents, but I think because they were so far like in the church, she's like, let's just keep like
Covering up a pedophile?
Keep the pee.
Sure. That's usually what they do in the church anyway.
I don't agree. I don't agree with her choices, but she made them.
Yeah.
Cindy, though, she is a sweet baby angel because, like I said, she's way nicer than me because she felt like I need to tell this 18-year-old. Like, I need to tell her the truth.
I would send a photo.
What would you do? Tell me what you'd do.
After I hid my husband's body.
Right.
And cleaned off my hands.
I'd leave it on there.
Oh, no. I'd probably get a billboard of my husband saying that's what he did.
And then
to be honest,
print out the
that
chats,
he's a pedophile.
Put the chats up there.
I mean, I say that. I love my husband so much. I would I'm saying this and like that would get my husband killed. Like in this.
Right.
I'm saying that. That's a big ass fucking lie.
We're just being dramatic.
I'm being so dramatic because we have a dramatic podcast. I would never fucking do that.
Yeah.
But like you've seen women who have done cheater billboards and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I would do it for a cheater. I wouldn't do it for a pedophile because somebody would literally kill them.
Right.
And like their life is over.
Right.
But
okay.
I would probably send a ton of photos of him.
Yeah.
And like a copy of his birth certificate. And I'd be like, this is and evidence that it was him.
Right.
But also it's an 18-year-old. I don't know how much she's like, I need the fucking private investigator file on him.
And
but I would have to prove.
Back then, catfishing was a lot more prominent.
Yes.
So, I mean...
Because you could get away with it.
Yeah. So, this is what Cindy did. She mailed a family photo and a letter, and here's part of it. And by the way, I just have to point out, she has beautiful penmanship. They showed it on the thing.
Such a lost art.
Yeah, I knew you would appreciate that. Okay, so here's part of what the letter said. Jess... Not our Jess. She looked at me. She called her, because her name was Jessica, so she called her Jessica. She obviously didn't know. She shortened it to Jessie. Okay. Jess, enclosed you will find a picture of my family. Let me introduce you to these people. The man in the center is Tom, my husband. There is no Tommy. He is taking advantage of you. You need to be much more cautious with your safety. You will only be hurt by a man who has mastered the art of manipulation and lies. Do not trust words on a computer. Like...
That's it?
That's very motherly and very, like...
Beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. She's a better woman than me.
She's a better woman than me.
But she also didn't want to...
I mean, that's what I said I would.
She didn't want to hurt this girl more than she already did, because at the end of the day, it wasn't
She's
really
being groomed.
her fault.
She was groomed and manipulated and lied to. Yeah, Jessie, there's no blame there.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
Right.
Was that the whole letter?
That was part of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but it was a chunk of it. Like, that was the main
I just wanted
gist.
to see if she was like, he is 46. His dick does not work.
I mean,
he has no hair. He wears ugly glasses. His breath smells like tuna fish.
It looks like it does.
It looks like he has like gross body hair.
And it's not even like he's hot and can't keep it up. It's like he looks like he smells and he can't keep it up. And that photo that popped up at the beginning that I showed you, that's the one she sent him. With like all of them. So it's not flattering. Like, I don't know if there is a flattering photo of this man, but
it's hard when you're homely.
I mean, so, okay. Now this 18-year-old girl is finding out all of this. Like, I can't imagine, especially 18, everything feels so heavy. She's not sure who to believe because she's like, what the fuck? So she does some digging. In April of 2006, Jessie sends a message to Beefcake72. And she knows this is Tommy's friend in real life. They're like
okay.
Yeah. So like, because Tommy had told her that some of his friends from work are on there, and he had casually...
And it's Beefcake 72.
I love it. I think it's from South Park, and that was bigger.
Heard. I'm like,
he's
what
like,
the fuck?
You know, Cartman's like beefcake. You know, like that. What? Do you want me to sing with like Cartman?
Oh my god.
No, I won't do it. Okay.
Wonderboy Media is not only the proud producer of this glorious magic imploring your ear holes right now, but they're also a big deal.
Get in touch with them today to make all of your dreams a freaking reality.
From using their bangin' ass podcast studio,
where we are right now,
to creating amazing videos and editing our content like the mystical mavericks they are.
Your podcast can go further when you have a Wonder Boy.
Hit up Drew today at WBOYmedia.com.
Or text him day or night at 270.
Just kidding.
Does your face look like a mugshot lately?
then it is officially time for you to visit Hetef Aesthetics in Owensboro, Kentucky or Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right. Go see our girl Amber Teasley and her team because they'll have your face and your skin look like a damn filter.
And their staff is absolutely amazing. It's like a mini Botox party, which personally is my favorite. You leave looking fresher and you don't have a hangover.
Another good thing is that if you go in there and you tell them that a couple of Sassholes sent you, you get 15% off of everything.
That's unbelievable. So if you have been considering getting that glow up and making that ex jealous, it's time.
So anyway, so this happens to be Thomas's friend, 22-year-old Brian Barrett. He works with him at the factory part-time, and he's a college student, and he's working there to pay his way through school. So I'm going to show you a photo of him, and I forgot my phone was over here.
That's because I put it there.
That's okay.
Beefcake just makes me think of beefsteak tomatoes.
Here's Brian.
Little cute.
Sweet face.
Hey, little cute poots.
Yeah. So Brian was a great athlete in high school. He was a little league coach and a youth soccer coach. He was precious.
Why are you saying was? You're freaking me out.
No, he is. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, do not tell me this sweet baby angel. This is a little beefcake.
I know. I love him. So
he's a shepherd's pie. That's a beefcake, right?
He was described.
Get it?
This will be our last episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in the past 5 years.
A beefcake is a shepherd's pie.
This bitch.
It's layered. Yeah,
I mean,
yes. It's a layered treat. A cake's layered. I'm done.
Okay. So Brian was described as quiet and honest. So when Jessi is like, dude, is he 46? Like, is he 46? Brian's like, yeah. He is.
Why would you ever lie?
He didn't know about the age lies, I'm assuming. Like, he didn't know.
If someone's like, is Heather 40? I'd be like, let me do the math.
You better say, no, she is 30, and doesn't she look it? I'm going to kick you in the shin.
I don't lie.
Okay, so Brian's trying to comfort her because he's a good guy. So Brian's like trying to make her feel better. Like, you didn't know this guy's fucking old as shit. Like, compared to her. And but Brian, like, unlike Thomas, he never lied at all. So this evolved into them getting in an online relationship. So these two, like 18 and 22-year-old, is way better.
I mean, that's my difference in the Travi pads.
Right. This should be the end of the story, right? No, because I still have five pages. So Brian and Jessi had both told Thomas about their online relationship. This made the two men hate each other at work.
Well, duh.
And, like, it showed at work. Everybody said that you could feel the tension. And, like, and I read one thing where it said that Brian had told Jessi that Thomas tried to hit him in the parking lot with his car. Like, he swerved over at him.
This would be such a good Lifetime movie.
Right.
I wonder... Is it?
I don't know.
We need to find that out.
I think there is a movie, but I tried to stay away from it just because I didn't want to watch it. I wanted to watch it.
It'll fuck you up anyways. If there's any, like...
shit.
Yeah.
So...
confuses the storyline.
Right. Brian got all the same photos. Like, she did all the things. The cards, the letters, the gifts in the mail. And they started eventually saying, I love you. Thomas get to the point that he's flipping his shit. And he's so jealous that he tells Jessi that Brian will pay in blood. Now, he starts verbally berating Jessi. One of the messages was, you are nothing and you will be nothing. And a bunch of the ones in the documentary, there's a ton of them in there, were like, have a good day with Brian's cock in your mouth. Like, you're 47 now. Like, he's 47 years old. Why are you jealous of a 22-year-old?
And they don't live in the same state.
Yeah.
And why can this hot girl not find a dude where she lives? All I gotta say is she is so cute. Go out to a bar... drink a natty ice or light
or have
whatever.
Borrow you one because you're underage. But still, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. You're totally right. My bad.
I asked.
Date the quarterback.
Right. I asked the girls from Watch for Deer. They out in West Virginia. They said it's like an hour and 40 minutes from their house or something. I was like, how close is this? Okay.
Oh, shout out to our Watch for Deer girlies.
Okay, this is Thomas's fucking, there's no marbles left. They're at the bottom of the ocean. So he told Jessi that he hoped she got raped by the N-word. So he's gross and racist and terrible. So Jessi and Brian start blowing his cover online. So
why don't they block him?
I don't think you could on
that
website thing. Like,
you can always block people. I remember blocking people when I was 13. At the very introduction of...
Oh, got it. Okay. But I think they were on MySpace too. I don't know. Anyway, okay.
I mean, I heard.
Okay, so Jessi...
Sometimes it's just really fun to watch people unravel too. Like, if they're together and they don't care, like, sure, attack us. We don't care.
Yeah, I mean, you're not
Let's
wrong.
watch you. Let's keep pissing you off.
I think too, and I'll get to it in a minute. Jessi was kind of pushing Brian, like, because Brian was kind of quiet, but she's like, stand up for me, do that. You love me, do this. Okay, so Jessi and Brian start blowing his cover online. They start telling everybody in all the chat rooms, like, block him. He's a predator. They reported his profile.
Block him?
Yeah, like they start telling other people to do it, and Jessi gets Brian to start telling people at work about her age. So, like, his cover's blown at work. Like, look at this creep. He's been talking to somebody online. Thomas threatened Jessi and said he was going to come there and hurt her if she didn't leave him alone. Then Jessi is like, my mom wants to speak to you. Which, first of all, where the fuck has her mom been this whole time?
She would have thought she was you got to remember, sister,
That's
she's
true.
18.
And she thinks he's 18.
Yes. Yeah. Like, she was manipulated.
And then, so somehow her mom finds out. Her mom's like, I need you to leave her alone. And he's like, well, I will if she will. Like, dude, you're 47.
I want to hit him in the throat.
Oh, pay the $4 and watch it, because your blood pressure will shoot through the roof.
Great. Sounds healthy.
Then they stop talking. Then out of nowhere, Jessi comes back and she says, quote, if Tommy still existed, I would still be holding him every night and sharing dreams with him every night. I ache to be with Tommy. He tried to end it, he says, but she talked him into staying. She's like, I have no life. My grades are dropping. I hate softball. I fight with my mom constantly. And Jessi is like, I'll stop talking to Brian and stay with you. But she kept talking to Brian. She just told him that she was going to stop.
That she would stay with this 46-year-old ugly dude. Okay, now we have mental health issues on that side of the keyboard. She liked the drama. She's an 18-year-old girl who was really loving the drama that she was creating.
I mean, she pushed Brian to be like, fuck up his life at work.
Yes.
Even though he deserved it.
Now she's manipulating back.
And now she's like, oh, he's not talking to me anymore. My mom got mad, but now I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm done.
Yep, she liked the attention.
Yeah.
Can't blame youth for being youthy. So
she keeps talking to Brian anyway, behind his back. But then Brian's like, I think you should post about me online. I want to do the same for you. So in late summer 2006, she finally does, and Thomas finds out that she's still talking to him. He sends Brian a message saying, I can't, he sends Brian a message and he's like, I can't believe you chose her over our friendship. Tell her to leave me alone then. And it's like, first of all, you weren't friends. You were a dick to him, like, after you found out. Thomas,
you're also coworkers, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Thomas began acting even more bizarre. He told Jessi he was training for war. He starts running 5 miles a day.
Finally.
He starts threatening his coworkers.
Okay, not usually the way that works.
Yeah. He's barely sleeping because he was always on the internet. He went from having this is all what he does. Sometimes he wants to have cyber sex with her. Sometimes he's bullying the shit out of her. He's threatening to post her address online, saying he's going to tell people to go after her. And then he's like, oh, I love you. Like, he's all over he's spiraling. So eventually Brian was like,
that was a huge, man, them yawns me smacking you in the mouth.
So eventually Brian was like, okay, I want to meet the love of my life. Like, I want to meet you. I'm tired of not meeting you. And he made plans to do so. And then Jessi's like, well, we can't do it now because my mom, blah, 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 whatever. So she told Thomas, she's like, I'm going to dump Brian. She tells him again, I'm done with Brian. This is back and forth, but it literally feels like middle school. It's like, I'm with this guy for a week, this guy for a week.
But I'm not fucking or making out with any of them. It's literally middle school.
All right.
They haven't even seen each other's pee-pees. Like, stop. Stop.
They haven't seen each other's pee-pees.
I'm over this.
Yeah.
This is so lame.
Right? Okay.
Gosh.
Okay. So then she dumps Thomas again, gets back with Brian. It's like I said, I even wrote in here, it's like insane middle school dating, but a 47-year-old's involved. So Brian went to North Carolina on a trip, and he's like, on the way back, I'm going to stop and see you. And she's like, yeah. And on the last minute, she's like, no, I don't believe you. And they get in a fight. And she's like, don't come. And just stops talking to him. And he's like, I'm literally on my way to your house. Jessi finally breaks it off with Thomas for good. And she says goodbye. So he messages her on September 13th, 2006. Because she's like, I'm done with you. I'm finally done. Like, I'm done with you. We're not talking anymore.
Thomas and Brian, basically?
No, she tells Jessi broke it off with Thomas, like, at this time. And her and Brian are, like, probably speaking again by this point.
Another moment. Brian, you're so cute.
I know.
Go find someone else.
Just leave her. So where's that? Okay. So Jessi breaks it off with Thomas for good. And she's like, goodbye. He messages her on September 13th, 2006 at 1:33 a.m. And he says, quote, "You are a whore and that's all you'll ever be." Jessi says, "I'm leaving now," and then just ignores him. He calls her in the morning because they talk on the phone. He calls her in the morning.
Who is, sorry, Brian or Thomas?
This is Thomas.
Her,
Thomas
sorry,
tells
sorry,
her, "You're a whore, that's all you'll ever be."
Okay.
He calls Jessi. Thomas calls Jessi the morning of September 15th and screams and goes bananas on her for not speaking to him. And she's like, "Okay, cool." Hangs up the phone. Like, she's in West Virginia. Go the fuck away. At 10:16 p.m. that same day, Brian Barrett walked out of work and got in his truck. He was shot 3 times by a .30 caliber bullets in the arm and through his neck through the driver's side window right after he shut his truck door.
Yeah, you said was. I knew he died.
I know, I fucked it up.
You sure did. You fucked it up,
but
Heather.
it's so sad though.
It is super sad.
Like,
over something so stupid.
Later that night, so that happened at 10:16, and later that night, Thomas messaged Jessi, quote, "You waiting for your boyfriend?" And then at 2:16 a.m. he said, Come on, your boyfriend Brian won't mind talking to me. So he's like, why are you? And she just wasn't responding to him. Brian Barrett's body wasn't found until September 17th, so 2 days later. His coworker got to work and was like, "There's a truck in the parking. Why is Brian's truck still here?" So
took him that long to go look.
Right.
And a factory, no less.
Yeah.
Like, they have security.
Right. Witnesses, when they were interviewed later, said they'd heard gunshots and seen a man in camo and a ski mask, but apparently nobody said anything. So that's shit. Like, how do you see that and not be like, I should probably tell someone I saw this person in this
and
area.
heard gunshots.
And heard gunshots. Like, put the dots. So,
Golly.
see something, say something was not prevalent at Dyna Break or whatever the fuck this company was called. So police start digging in to the love triangle, which is very tangled. So they quickly figured out that Thomas had killed Brian. The bad part,
that wasn't a hard one to figure out.
Right. The bad part is they couldn't find him. So they were scared he was going to go to right to West Virginia.
Yeah.
Like right after that. And they figured out that Brian had been there for a few days. So they're like, fuck, he could be there. So they got Jessi's number off of Thomas's phone, and the New York Police Department called the local PD there, and they sent an officer to her house. They get there to warn her. Mary Shieler, Jessi's mother, who went off on him, answers the door and was like, "What the fuck are you doing here? Jessi isn't here." They start to tell Mary what's going on, and a few minutes later, Mary confesses she was pretending to be Jessi.
I'm out.
You're leaving?
I go, you know what would fuck me up so hard? You know what would fuck me up so motherfucking hard is if Jessi wasn't real. I was like, that would fuck me up. And look at that. Oh, fuck, shit, fuck, damn. Fuck, shit, fuck, damn. Because I was like, a hot 18-year-old is not doing that shit. She's not playing this little, like, coy bullshit. But a fucking bored-ass woman of, how old is Mary?
I'll get to that, but I want to show you
Can you just toss it at me real quick?
45.
Oh, my God. No. Oh, my God. It explains why she would fucking talk to a 46-year-old and not be completely fucking disgusted.
Now,
Fuck this shit, Jess. Fuck, not Jessi. Fuck this shit, my Jess.
Producer
Fuck
Jess.
this shit. Fuck this stupid fucking shit.
So I want to show you.
Give it to me.
Oh,
right now.
Wait till you see this photo.
I'm going to slam your phone out of here.
Do not. Wait till I put them side by side.
Give it to me right now. Oh my God. Poor Brian. Where's her neck? Holy fuck.
Where's her neck?
Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Flip it. Show Jess.
Oh my God, I'm walking up to the glass.
Jess. Oh, you're walking up to the glass? She's walking up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's TalHotBlond.
Yeah. Wow. 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 Lots of feelings today.
Yeah. So it was a double catfish. Poor Brian.
The hot one. The only real one.
The only one who didn't lie. The only one who was being himself and just going through his life and tripped and fell for this 18-year-old he thought he was talking to. Like, super sweet little baby. It's so fucking sad. He was only 22 years old.
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah. So Mary...
Now I get why you said it wasn't for any reason, but it was a love triangle. Wow.
Yep.
Fucked me right in my butthole. Mm-hmm. Wow.
So
Wow.
this episode's going to be called Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So Mary said she'd been posing as Jessi online to several men using her photos without her daughter knowing.
It's her actual daughter? Mm-hmm. So that was probably her daughter's actual underwear? Mm-hmm. She needs jail time. She needs motherfucking jail time.
Yeah.
She needs fucking jail time.
Yeah, I know. This is my face when I watch.
Like, Jess has a young daughter, and her reaction is like the absolute fuck.
Yeah. So the candid photos, she was actually taking pictures of her daughter and sending them to dudes online.
That is illegal. That is child fucking I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna call it child trafficking. That's not it.
She's 18. I didn't do it. Don't give me that look. It's gross as fuck. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna keep going.
Do it.
So,
do it to it. Fucking fuck.
So awful. She had sent pictures of her daughter, like some of them, and I kind of sprinkled that in there to see if you'd catch it. And I'm glad that you didn't catch it. It didn't stand out to you because the pictures, when they get her computer, there were hundreds of photos of her daughter. Basically, she stalked her own daughter to use her online. Like, she'd just be like, some of them, I even read, and I don't even remember where I read this, so don't come at me, but like, she took pictures up her daughter's skirt and sent this to some men online and said, do you like what you see? She is fucking gross.
I also have, okay, I hope I'm going to be really pissed if you don't tell me that she doesn't get in trouble for this, number one.
Right.
Number two, how the fuck did that ugly fuck make that daughter?
Right. I don't know. Well,
that is a toadstool. That created a fucking peacock.
I can tell you because I saw her husband, now ex-husband, obviously, and I'll get to that in a minute.
She was married?
Uh-huh. And I think she had more than one daughter. I don't know, though. I know she at least had Jessi, but, like, luckily in all the stories they kept.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You're fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I'm going to give you time to ruin our lives more.
Right. So at this point, Brian, like, she's 45. She's been posing as an 18-year-old, fucking several lives up. But this is the one that went the farthest, obviously, because poor Brian had to pay the price. And she's talking to several men as Jessi. She's TalHotBlond. She talks to everybody. Now, Mary, like I said, she was a married 45-year-old mother and wife sending out her daughter's real underwear to men in the mail. So on the documentary, this is how they made a gorgeous daughter. Because Jessi's dad, I saw Jessi's dad on that documentary. He's very he's attractive.
And he's
sweet.
Was with that bullfrog.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
She's a motherfucking bullfrog.
You would look at him and be like, mismatch. Like, that wasn't the most flattering picture, but like either way,
it doesn't matter. She's a bullfrog.
That's a very good
thank you
description.
If she was written into a cartoon character,
so yeah,
she would be a bullfrog.
Yeah. Okay. So on the documentary, they interviewed Jessi's dad. And he was like crying and so hurt. Like, it made me tear up watching him.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was gut wrenching. And here's why. He had no clue about any of this happening. He worked a lot, like, because she stayed at home and he worked a lot. And he said that Mary would literally sit her ass. Well, he didn't say it like this. I wrote it because I hate her. That she would sit her ass on the couch with her laptop all the time. If he got close to her, he said that she would like cut it, like, or shut it real quick and be like, well, I had to kiss you, so I had to lean over. She made excuses all the time. And
that is so sus. That's his own fault.
Yeah. He says hindsight, he was like, I was a blind eye. I turned a blind eye.
He didn't care that much.
Like, yeah. He said he kept trying to keep his marriage alive, but he was a really good dad too, but he just worked a ton. And so Mary told the police she was bored and lonely and never thought it would get this far, even though she was the reason why all this was going. Like, the guy tried to the old man, even though he's a fucking perv, he tried to break up with her. If she would have stopped talking to him, he would have been done. So that's why I'm like, fuck you. And you didn't have to talk to Brian. Anyway. So when the police interviewed their coworkers, at the plant, like Thomas is. He said Thomas had told him that he, at one point, because this never comes up around the water cooler, like he goes, well, I wouldn't be stupid enough to leave shell casings behind if he killed someone. Like, why are you telling people that at work? He'd asked about Brian's schedule earlier that week, and he was talking mad shit about him the whole time. So he wasn't even hiding it.
He was not hiding this, no.
When they found Thomas Montgomery, he was like, he was in the parking lot. He was trying to walk into work. They're like,
he literally killed a dude at work. Did a literal like cyber digital trail.
Yeah, I don't know if it was work, but I'm assuming because he was walking in. But I get that because it would be fucking stupid.
But
because he said he goes. They were like, hi, blah blah blah. I'm going to talk to you about this, and he goes, well, hang on, my lunch is in the car, and my peaches will go bad. The fucking idiot. That's the weirdest thing you could say. Like what I said, Thomas said on the day Brian was shot, he had gone out to eat and gone home around 10 or 10:15. You can ask my wife and daughters. First of all, do you think fucking Cindy's going to be like, yes, he was home?
Yeah, no one's lying, honey.
Motherfucker, you're already in the basement. Like, just give it up. So Cindy's like, no, he got home around 11. And I said, I love that she thought that he would back this stupid asshole up. His phone showed, because back then it still pinged off of the towers. So his phone showed he was near the parking lot when Brian was shot. On November 27th, 2006, they arrested Thomas at home and charged him with the murder. Now, as you know, it went on for months. So the police had to go through thousands of pages of online correspondence and interview all these middle-aged psychos who are part of this fucking weird scheme. So it did take a few months. They were having trouble because they couldn't find the .30 caliber rifle, and Thomas was like, well, I don't have one of those. But that was the gun that shot Brian Barrett. But they were going through the home again, and when searching the Montgomery home, they were looking through random, like, printed out photos. And they found one from a long time ago when they had moved in, and Mary's sitting on the bed, and one of the police officers is like, wait, and they can see the exact gun cabinet that he still has and that gun in the gun cabinet. And it's missing from the spot, like, when they searched it. So
how fantastic.
Like, they just were like, wait, there it is.
How fantastic.
Yeah. And they had the FBI confirm that was the exact gun. So, like, that's the closest link they could get. Also, fun fact, when they were reviewing the crime scene photos, they noticed a peach pit on the ground near Brian's truck. And apparently, Thomas is a peach enthusiast and very passionate about those. If you're delaying a murder questioning because your peaches are going to go bad. And
then you're just gnawing on a motherfucking peach outside waiting to kill somebody.
Crazy.
His favorite movie was James and the Giant Peach.
I was going to... God.
What a douche canoe, man.
Get out of my brain. Okay. So, thankfully, the peach pit...
I'm so sorry. Okay. How unassuming would it be if some dude was leaned up against your car just like eating a fucking peach? Of all things. Yeah. An apple...
At 10 o'clock
a little
at night.
more intimidating. A peach...
At 10 o'clock at night, too. Like, that's... If I was walking to my car, I'd be like... I would call the law immediately. Just arrest him for being a creep in a parking lot with fruit.
Agreed.
Like, straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Where did he live again?
He was outside of Buffalo, New York, close to Buffalo, and it's like
intriguing.
Yeah,
not Georgia.
Yeah,
for the peaches.
Okay, so
what?
So thankfully, the peach pit had been collected as evidence, and it had his DNA on it. So they saw it sitting there, and they were like, "We should probably pick that up too," because in the photo, it's close to the truck, but it also could just be debris in the fucking parking lot.
Go the cops.
Yeah.
Go the cops for going through those photos, paying enough attention. Go them.
Yeah, this is one where I'm like, yay, police.
Yeah.
Like, they did a very good job.
Because the photo of the gun is super circumstantial. At the end of the day, yes.
Right.
If you said you never owned the gun, they can prove that, yes, you had that type of gun.
Yeah, but that was the link that they needed for sure. But the photo,
just gnawing on a fucking peach.
Like in the photo of Mary sitting on the bed with that gun cabinet, the gun, like they had to enhance it because if you just are flipping through, you wouldn't notice that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very good.
Way to go.
Yeah,
the investigators.
So, not to mention, besides the peach pit, they also found his little Jessi shrine with all of her underwear. The photos, all of that still in his house. So it's like, dude, it's linking everything together. He pled not guilty, which I don't know how. And he was held without bond. Now, when he went to prison and was awaiting trial, Thomas literally went on a hunger strike, and he lost 100 pounds, like over 100 pounds, because he wouldn't eat. He was like,
how big was he?
He was a little thicker in that photo. Like when he's standing up in that photo, like
to lose over 100 pounds, that's not a little thicker, sis.
Yeah.
That like most other people would be like, I am now 90 pounds.
He was little at trial. Like he looked like the old man on. I keep going back to The Simpsons, but that old boss man on The Simpsons with the pointy nose and the bald guy, like the mean boss, Homer's boss. That's what he looked like at trial. So
Smithers, or is that the? Who fucking cares?
I'm so proud of you. I think that's who it is.
Oh
man,
brava.
Eat my shorts. Okay, so where am I at? He's skinny. Okay. Thomas found another inmate's sleeping pills and took 25 of them, but that didn't work for some reason. He survived that attempt
when he
on
weighs
his life.
42 pounds.
Right. His lawyer went for an insanity defense.
I'm sorry. He took whose sleeping pills?
Another inmate's stash.
How the fuck did an inmate have Ambien?
Oh, you don't watch them prison shows.
I know. I'm just like,
yeah.
all the things. That's like
sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills.
Yeah.
Like, that's like me being like, I found their Diurex for fucking bloating. Like, what a luxury item in a fucking prison.
Right. They're probably like, this motherfucker screams all night, so we're going to give him some Tylenol PM.
God.
But he survived that. So his lawyer went for an insanity defense. And when they hired a psychologist to analyze him, and they said there wasn't enough evidence to support that he was insane at the time. So Thomas ultimately decided, and I listened to the phone call, it's heartbreaking, between Thomas Montgomery and one of his daughters. And like he's like, I didn't want to put my daughters through the trial, and this is what he says. However, he would have gotten a heavier sentence if he would have went to trial and was found guilty. So that's what I think. But he talked to his attorney, and they talked about making a plea deal. Brian's parents agreed with it because they're like, we want this done. Like,
yeah, we want him behind bars. He's 46. He's gonna die there.
Like,
he's gonna die there. So let's just do it.
So on August 20th, 2007. Thomas Montgomery pled guilty to first-degree manslaughter, so they dropped it down. He admitted that he shot Brian 3 times with his rifle because obviously he still has to stand in front of the judge and he has to unpack some shit. So the judge is like, did you intend to kill Brian? And Thomas said no. And his attorney literally nudged him in the arm. Like, what the fuck are you saying? No, you idiot. You're supposed to plead guilty. And then he goes, oh, yeah, I did. I'd planned it. I meant to kill him. Like...
You shot him
3 times. Like one time they usually are like, oh, the gun went off on accident or that stupid shit. But this one, it was 3 times. And one of them was through the neck.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
And he was up to the window because the driver's side was like shattered almost. So Thomas Montgomery was sentenced to 20 years to life. To like less time than Brian got to have on Earth.
For being a pedophile and a murder.
Right.
Perfect. Okay.
With parole eligibility in 2028, which is in 2 years. However, according to darkdialoguenetwork.com, because this is the only thing I could find on it, like I couldn't even find the prison records or anything. So, Thomas Montgomery was released early on parole on January 11th, 2024 at age 65. His whereabouts are unknown. He's on strict supervision and is not allowed to use the internet. He has mandatory curfews.
He's not allowed to use the internet.
I know.
They don't know where he is, but he's not allowed to use the internet.
No, like he's on parole. Yeah.
Heard.
But that's valid.
Sorry.
Okay. So, I mean, I get it. I would have said the same fucking thing. Like, what do you mean? They don't know where he's at.
How are you stopping him from using the internet?
He's at the library on MySpace. No.
Exactly. Right.
So, no, he's under strict supervision. He has mandatory curfews, check-ins, and monitoring, but only until 2029. Yeah.
I mean, he was ugly as fuck at 46. I bet he's the ugliest 65-year-old.
Oh, yeah. So what about Mary Shieler?
I was so hoping you were going to.
As infuriating as it is, legally, she couldn't be charged with anything.
But her daughter knows? Okay, keep going.
So she walked her happy ass free. On the documentary, her husband didn't even find out about any of this again, like I said, until she was summoned to testify before Thomas changed his plea. So the letter came in, like the certified mail, and then he was like, what the fuck is that? And she's like, I have to go to New York. And he's like, why?
That is the only time he found out.
That's why she came clean. and just about him. She didn't say any of the other stuff. So I'm not sure about today because this was 20 years ago. But at the time, they showed on the documentary, because it came out in 2009, the one on Prime. It showed the real Jessi, and she was so sad. She didn't give an interview, but her dad had his arm around her. He was heartbroken, like trying to console his kid, and even just her walking down the hallway, she looked shattered. I mean, how could you not be? Like,
I mean, you could never talk to your mother. Like, you lost your mom, and because your mom's a fucking wingnut.
Yeah.
And disgusting.
Yeah.
And I don't know how she would even... I don't know how to process that. Like, you'd have to go to therapy. Like, I couldn't fathom
So
that.
here's the thing. I wrote, I just can't imagine finding out your mom was sending your fucking underwear and your pictures and taking pictures of you to men. And now, by the way, a lot of them are thankfully blurred out. Like, I could only find a few, but they show them all on that documentary, which is why you have to pay for it. But, like, her pictures are online.
Yep.
And she didn't want that. It's a violation on so many fucking levels.
Many levels.
But like to have your own birth mother steal your underwear and send them to strangers, like what? And she got the fucking way with it. There was no laws. And like Brian's parents were like, and they're so sweet. They were on the documentary too. And Brian's dad, they said, well, the producer said, well, how do you feel about Mary Shieler? And his dad goes, I can't say on a recording what I feel about that woman. And then the mom, she was very reserved. She was like, well, we, basically like fuck her without fucking her. She said she hopes legislation changes so no other family has to lose their son like they did. It was heartbreaking.
That is so
because she acted on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the whole time. She could have fucking stopped.
I didn't want to like attack because she was young.
I know.
Like because you wanted to think, oh, she was just enjoying the love battle. But I also was like, no, this makes sense because she's so pretty. Why wouldn't she just, meet a boy in person?
Right.
Though I understood back then, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. But like, I feel so terrible for Brian's family and for Jessi.
Yeah. Because she didn't ask for any of this.
No.
Well,
and it was just her likeness that was taken, It wasn't her.
And like to find out your own mom allegedly, because I could only find out one spot, but like took pictures up your skirt.
Yeah.
Like how awful.
Agreed.
And
to lose Brian for no reason.
He was just trying to find love.
For no reason.
He was working his way in. The fact that he did it at his truck because he loved his truck. He paid cash for it. He worked hard for it. Like he had a little new Ford Ranger. And it kind of looked like your stepson's truck. It was white. But like he saved up and paid for it himself. He was very proud of that. And so like, and then they found out that, I forgot to mention this, but Thomas Montgomery had slashed his tire. So even if like, he couldn't get away.
Oh my gosh, how horrible.
So like even
and
when
the fact that he only
there,
got 20 years.
And he's out.
What a horrible story.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, Jessi's dad this was 2009, so I don't know where he's at now. But on the documentary, they said he's trying to date again, but obviously he left crazy town. So that's the sad, fucked up story of the death of Brian Barrett at the hands of the jealous perv, Thomas Montgomery, and in my opinion, the mind-playing 45-year-old woman, Mary Shieler.
That was garbage.
Yeah.
Man. I don't even know.
It's like, and I think there is a movie about it, but I didn't watch it because they probably changed it too much. So I wanted to watch the actual documentary of him.
It is so terrible.
Yeah, it's awful. All of it's awful. There's no winners in this at all. None.
No.
None at all. Except for the
shattered families.
The two spouses that got away from their crazy spouses is the only silver lining in this whole thing.
Yes.
And I couldn't find if the legislation had changed or not, but like
what is the legislation though?
She technically
distributing child porn.
The prosecutor said since she was 18.
Oh my God.
She technically didn't break any laws.
Did she do it when she was 17 though? That's what I would like.
I don't know.
Because it's distributing child pornography, right?
Yeah,
sexual.
It would be. But I don't know.
Unless she literally didn't start doing this shit until the second her daughter turned 18.
I don't know.
What a piece of fucking absolute dog shit.
Right.
And do they know where Mary is? Is she just living her life? Do people throw rotten tomatoes at her?
Her whereabouts are unknown.
Put dog shit on her front porch?
I hope so. Thomas Montgomery's whereabouts are unknown. Obviously his parole officer knows where he's at, but it's not like publicized, so. He should have had to register on the sex registry, in my opinion. She should have too.
Agreed.
She should have too.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, she got nothing.
Yes.
I just wish that she was, because I mean, at the end of the day, she's still talking to a 22-year-old, and it may not be illegal, but it's so fucking nasty. Like
acting like you're 18.
That, yeah.
Like at the end of the day, 46-year-olds are dating 22-year-olds right now, and that's us being sexist or ageist or something. You know?
Yeah, you're right. I just hate her fucking guts, so I just want to call her something
if she was being fucking Mrs. Bullfrog and was like admitting who she was.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
Right.
Fucking perverts. A whole bunch of fucking perverts.
Yeah. And he was a Sunday school teacher. I can't. I'm going to get
That's a fucking pervert party.
I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get pissed off.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Poor Brian.
I know.
Poor Jessi.
He literally was a little league coach and working part-time
at 22 as a little league coach.
Yeah. And he was going to school to pay to become like a machinist teacher because he wanted to teach people trades.
What a sweet.
I know.
That's so terrible.
Yeah. Awful.
And the perverts live. Literally.
Uh-huh. And now he's free. I don't even know if he's alive or not, but he's free. Well, no, he's under parole, but still big whoop. You can't get on the internet, but you're not in jail. You're not in prison. Where you should be. Forever.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Yep. I don't know where to go from here.
I don't either.
It's only up from
We're
here.
just, at this point, we can just move on.
There's not a good segue, so.
There isn't. That was a fucked up story, and it was insane, and that really took me through a roller coaster of emotions.
Right.
Mostly bad.
Mostly bad.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Well, on a lighter note.
Don't forget to like, rate, review, subscribe, buy us a cup of coffee, follow us on Facebook, like our shit when you follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Tell us we're pretty. I don't know.
You can, slide into our DMs if you just want to say hi, if you want to suggest a story. Don't ask us to do weird stuff, but other than that.
90% of the time it's going to be Heather, the random 10% whenever I actually pay attention because I suck at that and I know it.
That's all right.
It happens. Don't forget, y'all. Don't get mad.
Get sassy.
We love you. Bye.
We love you. Bye.
This episode was sponsored, edited, and produced by Wonderboy Media. Get the deets at WBOYmedia.com to see how you can make your podcast dreams a reality.
Help us out and be sure to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to our audio project. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at, of course, A Couple of Sassholes.
Want more sass? Become a member of our Patreon for bonus content, merch, and more. Plus, we're on Cameo now, so there's even more ways to get the sass you need just how you like it. As always, don't get mad.
Get sassy.
Theodore, can I pet that dog?